What is up everybody and welcome back to another Among Us video, and in this video I'll be telling you about a mysterious player by the name of Rai. This player is by far one of the strangest I have ever encountered because Rai has the ability to clone himself and he will hunt you down if you ever encounter him in a match of Among Us. I was casually playing and I stumbled upon this mysterious player and you won't believe what he did to me. So you will want to stick until the very end because you won't want to miss this. And before we get further into this video, I do want to mention that 70% of you have not hit that subscribe button, which means that you're missing out on Among Us darkest secrets. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button with all post notifications turned on, and drop a like on this video if you do enjoy. But now let's begin with my encounter with Rai. So my encounter with Rai started off on a regular day. It was early in the morning and I wanted to play some Among Us, so I joined a random lobby and we got started with our game. Little did I know that I was about to witness one of the strangest events in all of Among Us. We all spawned in and I went off to go do my task. And usually when I play Among Us, it's very rare for me to have 10-player lobbies, so I wanted to take advantage of this opportunity. While I was in the O2 area, the lights turned off, so I made my way over to electrical to fix them. And when I got closer to the entrance, I saw a random player teleport. The player was walking outside of the map. I was unsure if the game was just glitched, since this recent Among Us update had many bugs. But then when I walked into electrical, the player was standing above the task. I wanted to avoid getting killed, so I ran out of electrical. But while I was in lower engine, the player appeared right in front of me. But when I got to security, he teleported there, and there was 2 dead bodies. The bodies were reported, and I opened up the chat and the players were blaming Yellow. But before we could do anything to vote out Yellow, the meeting ended. When I spawned back in, I wanted to run away as far as possible from this player, since it seems like he's targeting me. I made my way through storage, then through lower engine, but when I got to security, the player was standing there once again. I left the security area and I made my way over to medbay, and the player somehow managed to make his way all the way to medbay before me. I stared at him in disbelief, and that is when a body was reported. They were once again blaming Yellow, but nobody could do anything to vote him out. By now, I was aware that Rai was a dangerous player and someone not to mess with, so I tried my best to get away from him. I didn't want to give Rai the satisfaction of taking me out. As I was running through storage, I saw Rai once again. So there's no way that he's running all the way over here. He's teleporting. I walked into electrical and he was standing above the vent. But at this point, I couldn't really do anything about it, so I just did a few of my tasks. Time after time, he kept teleporting right in front of me, and then a body was reported. I let the crewmates know that Rai was chasing me. Everyone else took notice of this mysterious player, and luckily Blue managed to vote him out. Now that Rai was out of my game, I could now do my task, and I felt much more safe. I had a task to do an admin, and when I walked in, I saw Blue's dead body. I didn't report the body at first because I wanted to look around and check the admin table to look for players nearby. But before I could do anything, the imposters won the game. But this strange encounter with Rai doesn't end there. It was now the second game and I witnessed something that I never thought was possible. I spawned in and every single player in my lobby was Yellow. I had to clean my eyes for a bit because I don't even know what to say. Am I seeing this correctly? How is it that every single player in my lobby is Yellow, and I was the only one that was red? I could not believe what I was witnessing. Out of my entire time playing Among Us, I've never seen anything like this before, and I have seen some pretty crazy things. When we all spawned into the cafeteria, every single player was still Yellow, so it wasn't just a visual glitch in the lobby. This was real. The doors to the cafeteria were also locked, so no one was able to escape. While I was trying to leave through the bottom door, Rai started to teleport everywhere around me, and I started to run around because I was in fear of him taking me out. A few players managed to escape out of the cafeteria, but I was still locked. And several players in the lobby were also AFK, so that made things a lot more strange. I somehow managed to escape through the entrance of weapons, and I went off to do a few of my tasks. While I was in electrical in the middle of doing a task, Rai started to teleport everywhere around me, and I tried to run away, but he just kept teleporting and teleporting. As I was in the middle of running away, Reactor, O2, and communications went off at the same time. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing because I've never seen all the sabotages going off. I tried to fix the reactor and nothing. I went towards O2 to fix it, and I was unable to. And when I walked into the cafeteria, there were several dead bodies around the table. I reported the bodies, and I typed in the chat, what is going on? I started to freak out because there were so much things going on at the same time. All the sabotages were going off, everyone was the color yellow, and there were several dead bodies in the cafeteria. I then typed in the chat, it is you, right? The rumors are true. Lead me to your master. I didn't get a response, but that is when all the sabotages went off during the meeting. I typed in the chat, no way. How is everything going off during a meeting? When I spawned in, I made my way to go fix the reactor, but that is when the imposters won the game. But I was in complete shock. Rai wasn't the imposter? It was Happy? Why is it that he was targeting me the entire match, following me and causing all this chaos? But I soon found out my answer. So after that weird match, I joined another lobby, but I randomly appeared on a match of Skeld, and I was the imposter. I looked around the cafeteria because I was really confused. How did I end up here? I went into admin to look for any players, since there's no way that I'm alone. There was no one in there, so I went into electrical, since that's a place that usually has a lot of players, and there was no one. I checked security and nothing, then a reactor. I'm completely alone in this map, so I made my way back to storage, and as I was getting closer to the entrance, I heard a loud scream. The moment I entered the cafeteria, the lights went off. That is strange. I heard the noise once again. And as I got closer, I saw Rai. He was just standing there, so I guess I wasn't alone in this match. But it's impossible to only have 2 players. Then I realized that I was an imposter, and I had the opportunity to kill Rai, so I took him out. I then heard a loud scream coming from all directions, and a bunch of Rai's clones appeared, and he had a different form. My screen began to glitch, and then something teleported right in front of me, and it was Rai. I was then killed, and everything went black. But when my screen turned on, it said victory. But I was killed. How did this happen? I don't think Rai was the only one involved. There was someone else that caused this. If you would like me to add to the story, let's see if we can get this video to 25,000 likes. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty King for helping me produce this video. If you would like to help out a smaller creator, make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more Among Us story videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with all post notifications turned on. And check out one of these Among Us story videos that I found on my channel. What is up everybody, and welcome back to another Among Us video. And in this video, I'll be telling you about a name you should never use in Among Us. This name has been hiding many dark secrets from all of us, and I'm here to reveal everything that I witnessed while using this name. And before we get further into this video, 70% of you have